this video, we'll introduce you to the information section of the Solutionreach platform. This section is found by expanding the Account Settings tab on the left-hand side, then selecting Information. The Information section is where you update and manage all your practice's information. It consists of 3 tabs: Practice, Providers, and Locations. Whenever there are changes, such as moving the practice's location or adding and removing providers, they should be made here. It's critical to keep this information up to date as it is patient-facing. The Practice tab contains 2 sections: Practice Information and Care Credit. Practice Information displays the practice name and how it appears in text messages, the account ID, contact email, website URL, and the email address confirmation emails will be sent to. To change or update this information, click Edit, make any necessary changes, then click Save. The username, email alias, text alias, and user email can only be changed by contacting a client support representative. In the Care Credit section, click Edit to see additional settings. Here, boxes can be checked to show the Care Credit link on reminder messages and to create system groups of patients using Care Credit. The Care Credit Merchant ID and Custom Apply link can also be added. Click Save after making any changes to these settings. On the Providers tab, each active provider is shown in their own box. The default provider is identified by the blue Default ribbon in the upper left-hand corner of a box. Click the gear icon in the upper right-hand corner of a box to edit provider information, see additional details, deactivate a provider, or make a provider the default provider. Let's take a look at the provider information by clicking Edit Details. Under the provider image box on the left, there are 2 sections: Provider Information and Locations. In Provider Information, general information about the provider can be updated and saved. In Locations, providers can be linked to specific practice locations if they treat patients at more than one location. Click Save after any changes have been made in these sections. Let's take a look at the Next Information tab by clicking the Locations tab at the top of the page. The Locations tab is just like the Providers tab in that each practice location is displayed in its own box. Default locations can be assigned using the gear icon in the upper right-hand corner of the box. Click the Edit Details option from the drop-down menu to see more information regarding a location. This page contains a couple more sections than the Provider Detail page. Here we see location information, email signature, and providers. The location information is where the general information about this practice location is contained. The email signature section is used to configure the email signature when location-specific reminders are sent to patients. Checking the Use Address fields box enables this feature. The information in the address field will appear on your email messages, so we recommend including your full address and phone number. The Provider section displays which providers are linked to this practice location. Click Save after any changes have been made to these sections. That's everything you need to get started with the Information section, along with a few quick tips. When you're ready to learn more, you can search the How-To articles in the Solutionreach knowledge base for step-by-step instructions.